Well, hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3, and welcome back to my slowly working factory on Factorio. After the absolute disaster of last time, I've been looking into what I can do exactly, because my tanks are too weak, my weapons are too weak, and I'm just not flat out good enough, really, to try and do anything about it. So I've hit on a few ways I can improve the defences and try to reduce my resource output, just to try and, you know, preserve the life of this factory even longer. And the first thing is I'm going to be replacing all active gun turrets with laser turrets and pulling up all active mines, because they are just flatly outlays of resources at this point, and I need to stop doing that as much as flipping possible. Now the problem is, with so many laser turrets, my factory effectively browns itself out, and then, because of how the more recent power plants are set up, they lose power completely, and so it makes the problem even worse until it can correct itself, and it doesn't, because then the aliens can start breaking through, so, you know, not so good. So my first step, really, is I'm going to be setting up these new storage sectors, which you've just seen me making the blueprint for and laying out, to let my base hold a great deal more energy while it is still, you know, actually producing excess, which seems like a good idea. Oh yeah, look at that. Loads and loads of spare power. And my bots are working as fast as they can just to get that built. Yep. That's a ton. Okay, that should keep my lasers firing a bit better. So that's excellent progress. The other thing I needed, which I actually need to wander off up here for... Actually, while I'm going this way, I'll just visit my storage chest and drop off a couple of items. Is I want to reinforce my walls a little bit. Let's dump these things into here, like that. Do I have anything else I don't need? Not really. Oh, I have some walls. Okay, but I need a load more. Because while I'm going to be replacing laser turrets, and actually let's set this to grab me any laser turrets I have lying spare, like so. Let's actually increase that to... Yeah, give me all the laser turrets we've got. I'm going to need them. So while it's doing that, I'm just going to be increasing the thickness of the walls as well. Because two block thick walls, they're all well and good, but they can't actually quite deal with some of the levels of things going on. What's missing? Oh, I don't have enough accumulators, so yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to be replacing these because look at the density of the ammo on these. It's a bit sparse, isn't it? And the gun turrets are also blowing up and costing me resources as well, so that's even better. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to replace it with laser turrets as much as possible to actually get this balanced out. It means I don't actually need the ammo production cycling around these areas, but yeah. Ammo was my first one, so that's what it does, and it also still carries the alien fragments as well, so it's still got a use. What can I pick up? Something or other? Let's drop that turret set into there as well. Oh, I couldn't pick up the magazines, okay. Yeah, there we go. This entire section now has laser cover. That'll do, for now. I'm still carrying too much stuff though. I'll just use my hotbar as a dumping ground for the moment and try and clear up a little bit of that. So like so. Because I played a bit and I experimented a bit, and it actually turned out that fitted with entirely laser turrets, while it did cause my power grid to go, oh god no, go away, kind of thing. Which is why I've just installed all those extra power capacitors and things. Mounting just laser turrets, so long as the energy levels held out, was actually very effective at dealing with the aliens faster. So it is definitely well worth the upgrade. And when I get long-range laser turrets, which I'm continuing to research, that'll be even better for it as well. So that's why I'm doing this steady upgrade, pulling out all ballistic weapon systems. Plus it means I don't have to spend resources on the ammunition, which is getting spent all over the place, especially when a turret blows up, because that takes 10 magazines out straight away. Yep, that's all fine. The only thing I really regret with phasing out the projectile turrets like this is that they've done a lot of good for me. Oh yeah, I want to put the walls down as well. Let's increase the wall thickness too. They've done a lot of good for me, and they're also a different damage type, which I might need, but the fact is that aliens resistant to projectile damage far outweigh 4, 5, 6. Far outweigh the aliens which are vulnerable to it, so there's not really much point. I mean, those blue ones, they tank so much projectile damage, but they just died so quickly to a laser barrage, it's kind of silly. So there's no point in not doing this upgrade and just shifting things around. And I'll just give myself a little exit here so I can go and pick up the landmines, seeing as I don't want those lying around either. I may get 4 per landmine produced, but it still consumes resources, which is what I'm trying to get away from right now. And let's put one here as well. So yeah, straight back inside. Excellent. Actually, I'm going to need a whole bunch more doors, aren't I? Yeah, that'll do the trick for the time being. Now, the reason I'm doing this 3-wall upgrade is because as soon as the outer wall goes down, the aliens push forward into the gap, which is all well and good, but that's where they also start damaging the turrets if it's a biter, and odds are it will be a biter. So if I can buy a bit of extra time by having these walls be too thick for them, that is actually all to the good. There we go, yep. So the name of the game here is really to preserve the most vulnerable parts of my defence system and stop them from being, you know, blown to pieces. No, actually, I've just thought of a problem, which is I don't actually have the gates being automatically produced, do I? So that might be an issue further down the road. Oh well, I'll deal with that when it comes to it, but for now, I'm just going to keep pulling up mines and things. Were there any more mines over here? Nope, they're all gone. Okay. Yes, I know you're still short 57 accumulators. You've told me that already. Actually, where my provider chest? Let's do that for now. And dump what few accumulators I've got left straight into it so that the bots can just grab them and... Yep, off they go. That'll get a bit more power storage going. Oh yeah, look, I've got a whole gigajoule of power just sitting around. Now, that's southern side of my base is mostly upgraded. At least the most vulnerable parts of it are. But another problem I noticed while I was experimenting with this was that I don't have the resources on hand to do a full refit of lasers immediately. Because they require too many batteries, and batteries require metal plates, so they have been suffering along with the rest of the base for lack of metal. Not exactly good, I don't think, but I've got enough to upgrade key areas at least. So that's what I'm just going to do. Tear out guns, put in lasers. Keep on doing it like this. Oh, there's a whole bunch of landmines out there. Oops, that's in the wrong place. Let's get a door down here. Yep, that'll do. A whole bunch of landmines out here. And they don't do that much overall compared to these advanced alien types, so there's no... Oh. Let's put this gun down, turret down here so that it can get fixed, actually. Yeah, I'll let that get fixed and just go ahead and grab some more mines. Another thing I did between this episode and the last one, before I reloaded the save by the way, so there's not been any progress, is I went running around in my tank to see... Oh, what now? I went running around in my tank to see what I could actually do to, by way of exploring and getting past the alien hordes that are surrounding me. And it turns out that the aliens don't just spread near my base, they've actually spread all over, so their density is increasing with the pollution level all over the map. So as soon as I spawn in new chunks, new aliens appear to fill those chunks. And so there's nothing to be done about it. Okay, pick that up, fine. There's no way around this at all. So I'm just going to have to focus on getting something heavy enough to go out there and do something about it. And these bots seem to have been interrupted by the lack of landmines. So, sucks to be them. I can't pick that one up without picking up the entire port though, so there's no point doing that. Okay, there was something else that I need to do as well, actually, now that I think of it. And that'll give me something to do in the last 10 minutes of my video, I assume. It needs advanced circuits and regular circuits though, so, That's actually something else I've been thinking of late, and getting a bit annoyed by. Part of the reason why progress has been a bit... let's be honest, progress has been a bit on the slow side for this particular base. And I've realised that part of that is because I actually have to stop and refigure out what I need and build new circuits and things at every point. I'm working from just the basic resources, and that means I've got to build the factories to build the advanced resources everywhere that I need them. And so it's not exactly my favourite thing ever, if I must be completely honest about it. Yeah, that's working a bit better already. That's fine. So if I really want to do this, I want to actually hijack an existing supply line for this particular type of circuit. And this is probably the best one for it. Now the question is, can I unload advanced circuits from this into my bot supplies? Actually, let's launch these bots. Construction bots, off you go. Be free! Can I unload advanced circuits from the actual factory itself? Because I can unload coal from a boiler. So, I might be able to. No, I can't. Okay, fine. Excuse me. That means that I need to find a way to tap an existing advanced circuit production chain. So I can find one. So I've got that one there. I've got this one down here, which is... Ooh. Hang on a second. Wait a second, that's not right. At all. Yeah. Okay. This line isn't buggered up and it is not letting things through properly. There we go. Okay. That will let it do its job. Supposedly. But the problem is this entire side where its batteries are supposed to be coming in is actually full of advanced circuits. So I'm going to have to pull these off just to get the entire thing flowing once more. I can't believe I actually slipped up like that, but again, little mistakes creep in to this factory all the time, so can't be helped. That's got me over a stack and a bit of advanced circuits, so no, you can't complain about that. Well, I can, but not too much, really. But this seems to be my main circuit production here. So, what do I need for... I keep losing them. Here we go. Speed modules. Regular circuits and advanced circuits. Do I have a supply of regular circuits nearby? I do. Yes, I do. Okay. And I'm just going to build... Oh, jeez. I'm sorry for clearing my throat so often, but I've got a really sore throat right now. I'm going to just grab this to pull regular circuits off the line. I want to make a speed module which needs 5 of them, actually, so I'll build another one like that. And I'm basically just co-opting this section to help build me some speed modules, because my lack of resources is such an issue that I'm going to accelerate my mining. It's the only real option I've got available, I think. Yep, that's fine. And then I'm going to build another 2 here. Yep, like that. Yep. Okay. I'm not going to make the mistake I made before, so I'm going to actually have this thing balanced out first, like that. There we go. And then I'm just going to build the actual factory itself as soon as I find it. Oh yeah, I'm out of factories, aren't I? Right, yes, I'm out of factories. So I need to build one from scratch. What? Actually, no, what am I doing? The factory centre is nearby, so I can just go and grab that. That's no problem at all. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting lots of lasers targeting warnings down there, but I'm not getting much by way of damage. And even then, it's already drained more than my batteries had before I did the upgrade, so that's why I did that, to stop everything from just going into catastrophic failure kind of situation. Yeah, here we go, factories. Take a stack. Build, my pretties. Yes, build. And I'm going to dump some unwanted turrets because I just don't need them. I'll put those into there. There's some more turrets, put them in there. Am I carrying any more? No. Okay, that's fine. And let's dump that gun in here as well while I'm at it, because I don't want that sitting in my inventory anymore. I keep equipping it by accident. Right, factory. Build speed modules. I'll just put it there. This one can have a blue because the yellow's limiting it. As you can see, I've lost a couple of walls in a spot, but overall damage has been reduced, so that is what I was aiming for. Just pop that there. There we go. And you should make for me speed modules. Actually, productivity modules. Plus 4%. That productivity gives you extra production in return for less resources spent. Speed modules just make it go faster, and for mines you want the speed modules really, because they're not trying to produce extra, they're not consuming resources to do it, so maximum speed is what you want. And let's just build 2 stacks of those, and then I'll be able to upgrade my iron ore mines with that later. How many laser turrets have I got now? 21. Oh geez, don't say the power's running out. No, it's not. I'm just in a dark section. Though, as you can look how fast that's draining, though, with all the lasers being activated. Oh, I've lost the gate. Lovely. Can you replace the gates? No, I didn't think you could, but you know, it seems I added the absolute minimum amount of batteries which were required for this particular section. So, let's go ahead and put some more battery sections up here, actually. Because this sector is fairly quiet, so let's just load a couple into this bit. Pull up that power line, like so. Come on, pull it up. Blueprint was in the way. Pull it up. Give it a new blueprint like that. And there we go, that should let it install some extra power just along here. And I'll give it a light bulb as well. Because I'm nice. What's blowing up now? More turrets and things. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, this is the problem over here. That gets some pretty big attacks cycling through. And it's only going to get worse, really. So, let's go ahead and install some more bits and pieces along here. Oh look, swarm of robots using repair packs, which use resources. I wish I could say I was surprised, but I am really not. So let's go ahead and just install another gate here. Make it a 3rd gate, that's fine. And install some wall next to it, like so. Because that's what we were trying to do, extra walls. Yep, that'll help keep this area secure. Then just step outside and pull up the landmines, which would be a dangerous task, but it's not really. So, there you go. All those landmines done. I'll leave those for the moment. Let's see, where are my main resource expenditures going now? I'm getting some extra power storage going on. And as you can see, it's already filling up quite nicely. So that's good. Keep on trucking. But what do I want to do now? Yeah. Okay. I want to complete the wall, actually, so let's keep doing that. Though the fact is that I'm lacking a lot of the turrets I need to do so. I've only got 21 left. And that sounds like a lot, really, but on a full-size wall, it is actually not very much at all. It's just going to cover a few sections and then I'll run out. Don't you flicker at me, you silly lights. If you start flickering, that's a bad sign. Usually. There we go. Okay, that entire section is now lasers. Let's spread it around here where some other main attack forces tend to come in. There's one here. So I'll just pull this turret up. Install some more lasers. Easy peasy peasy. I know this is not going to be the most riveting episode ever, but it's a vital defensive upgrade. And I'm just going to do this like that. There we go. So, nice, straightforward upgrade. Nice, simple session. Just something I can really get into and just lose myself in, and that's why I've just been going, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or that kind of thing. I'd normally try not to do that, but this is a kind of a laid-back kind of episode after the absolute disaster that was the previous episode. Okay, fine. Stupid things are annoying me, so what do I need to make a gate? Steel and circuits plus a wall. I should have all the resources I need around here. Let's see, I've got all the circuits I need in this particular production chain. I've got the steel up there. I've got the walls over here. The question is, how do I do it? Oh wait. Where are my splitters? There they are. Okay. I think I know how I can do this. Let's pull a line of bricks off here. Yep. Feed them right into a tunnel system like that. There we go. That'll give me one chain of bricks. I need a chain of electronic circuits down here. So I'm just going to pull up a few bits and pieces. Reorient it like that. Put down a new power pole to replace the one I'd lost, like so. And do the same trick again, which is a split like that. Oh, my inventory is full. Then tunnel like that. Oh wait, that's not going to work. Damn it! Yeah. Right. Okay. My inventory is overflowing, so that's causing me a few problems trying to do all this. Yes. Okay, do that. Right. What am I carrying that I can quickly shed off? Oh, I can dump green inserters. Is that a good idea? Dump a whole load of those in there. I'm not collecting any more from my... No, I'm not. Let's see. What else have I got? I've got some pipes. I've got some chemical plants. I've got some... Oh, boilers. Yeah, I can dump some boilers off. I'm not really carrying those much. Get rid of those in there. I've got some piping. I can get rid of those. Like that. Do I have any more on me? No. Right. Okay. So I should be able to clean up this mess I've just made by grabbing all of the circuits like... Oh, yeah, I need that. There we go. Can't forget the coal supply. Now, my brilliant idea is that I'm going to tunnel underneath here and feed the circuit straight onto the steel line. So yeah, I've got it just all coming out like that. I know it's slightly messy, but it's a supply of steel. So it's working, sort of. Then I'll just tunnel underneath like so. Oops, like that. And I can put in a factory here. Yeah, here. No, not there. I'm going to put in a factory over here, actually. Yeah, put it there. Just because. And then I'm just going to need to pull some of these. I know I'm being laid back and such, and where are my tunnel entrances? Oh, there they are. Right. Like that. Then I can put one there. Like that. Put in a new splitter like that. Help if I wasn't turning it by reflex. Yes. Let's put in a new tunnel there to bring the stone forwards. As soon as I connect it. I know I'm overrunning slightly. So sue me. I don't really mind that much, because again, this is kind of a more laid back kind of episode, but you know, some people might object to it. These sessions are too long anyway for some people, so yeah. Well, I'd say many people actually, but hey, what are you going to do? Actually, I need this one to make... hang on. What am I doing? That one can make the stone walls. I genuinely forgot for a moment there that I was trying to do this to let it produce the gates. Like so. Okay, give it a provider chest there. That's fine. You make the gates, which means you need them all that. Yep. Which means that this one needs the stone. And just the stone. Okay, this is a kind of a hodgepodge situation. I will freely admit that. But I'm just, like, kind of mode right now, so... I'm sorry. This is about as good as I'm going to get. And so I just need to unwind a bit and all that stuff. And I'm just making excuses now, aren't I? Oh well. I'm missing a ton of laser turrets. Actually, let's cancel that. Bring me a laser turrets order. I'm just too short on resources. I'm too short on metal, too short on iron, too short on everything. I'm very concerned I've messed up this factory like I did the previous one. But that's enough of that. Hopefully next episode will be a bit more interesting for people in general, because I know this one has not really. Oh well. This is Iron Mark 3. Thanks for watching if you actually made it this far. And I'll catch you some other time. See you later.